In this video, we're going to talk about electronic circuits. So what is an electronic circuit? Well, it's a system that we use to control the flow of electric energy. So I've included some additional videos that have animations about how electricity flows in a circuit. But I'm going to give a brief overview based off of the information packet that you were given. So we have this Energy Basics Electricity handout. So all matter is made up of atoms. And these atoms have little particles. There's neutrons, protons, and electrons. An electron is a negatively charged particle. And in a wire, such as a piece of aluminum or copper, we have a lot of what we call free electrons, and we can push and pull those electrons. So we're going to use an electromotive force, which is also known as voltage, to push and pull. So we can either attract or repel the electrons on a copper atom. And if we push a bunch of those, we get what's called current. So we have to have a complete circuit, a closed circuit, and we'll have the flow of electrons. If we have a potential difference, which is a voltage, also known as electromotive force, we have a voltage, we have a complete path, we can force the electrons to move. Okay, and in a battery, we achieve electric current flow through the movement of ions. An ion is a positive or negatively charged atom or molecule. Okay, and so in a battery, we have electric energy transfer through the movement of ions. So electric energy transfer in a wire is electrons. Electrical energy transfer in a battery is the movement of ions. Then here we talk about what's a conductor and an insulator. An insulator is something that does not allow the electrons to move very easily. That's something like a piece of plastic. So in your STEM kit, you have some wires, and on the outside of those wires, there's plastic. That keeps us from having a bad thing called a short circuit. We do not want to get electrocuted. So we have an insulator around the outside of our wires. The conductor, that's the wire, that's the inside part, and that's made of metal. Okay, so if we go through this, and you can read through here, so it talks a little bit about what the atom is, what an ion is, conductors, insulators, and then we talk about voltage, and I kind of mentioned voltage. Voltage is the force. It's what pushes, it either pushes or pulls, attracts or repels the electrons. And then the number of electrons is called amperes or amps. That's the current. Power is measured in watts, and power is the amperage times the voltage. And then we get down here in resistance. We talk about a little bit about resistance. And resistance is the opposition to current flow. So when I put a load, like a motor, there's going to be some resistance. And the electricity is going to force through, and we're going to convert some of the kinetic energy in those electrons into mechanical energy inside a motor. In your project, you're going to get to use an electronic circuit to control the electric energy. Remember, in the project, we're going to take chemical energy, convert it into electric energy, and then we're going to take that electric energy and transfer it to a motor, and then that motor is going to convert the electric energy into mechanical energy. So having this basic knowledge of what an electronic circuit is will help you understand how your project will work. All right, I look forward to working on your project with you, and see you in the next video.